Hello everyone, welcome to my channel SW Metro official channel.
Finally, Robyn is hospitalized while Kody neglects her and wanders off with Aurora. The new look that Kody Brown debuts is a lot more than just looks. Stars from Sister Wives have been in the business for more than a decade. Since the show's debut in 2010, its cast members have donned a variety of costumes. The cast members have done everything from changing their hairstyles to losing weight to dressing differently. However, Kody recently underwent a subtle but significant transformation that drew the attention of the viewers. Surprisingly, his transformation goes far beyond just appearances. It says more about his intentions and how he manages to be both cheap and expensive at the same time. For a variety of reasons, he is frequently featured in the news. People talk about him most of the time for the wrong reasons, like how he puts one wife ahead of others. He is also known to viewers as a patriarch who seems to enjoy torturing his children and wives. He spends money without restriction, but with a twist. Sister Wives. At the Arizona gun show, Kody's hair goes rogue. Kody Brown was spotted by Sister Wives fans recently at a gun show in Arizona. His wild, wavy hair stole the spotlight, even though there was a lot to talk about. His once unique curls appeared lifeless and dry, and his scalp was clearly visible without any recent dye. Viewers quickly pointed out that his hair seemed completely out of control, and possibly out of conditioner, too. There was a lot of joking about Kody's chances of getting a so-called fifth wife as well as his haircare routine. As the photos made the rounds online, fans didn't hold back from roasting the TLC star's unkempt new look. Sister Wives. Kody has a twist on his new look. Kody Brown has always sparked a lot of debate. We have witnessed him prioritizing himself above everyone else over the years. He wants to spend money, but only on himself and Robyn, his wife. Even though he always says that he doesn't have enough money, people have seen him buy expensive cars, villas, and jewelry for Robyn and himself. He used to give Robyn expensive gifts for Christmas, but he never gave anything to the rest of the family. He behaved in a similar manner this time around. He underwent cosmetic surgery. A Redditor noticed Kody's new teeth just before he went live. It may seem like a simple cosmetic procedure, but it did not look uniform, and something was definitely wrong with it. Fans did some research, and they discovered that Kody only had the procedure done on his 4 front teeth. It was fine to skip over the other parts because he probably thought they wouldn't be seen. Given his reputation as a spendthrift, this comes as quite a surprise. He is saving money on cosmetic procedures while at the same time purchasing convertible BMWs. Normally, Kody is known for achieving everything he wants without thinking about the money, but this was quite unexpected. He and Robyn frequently go to Las Vegas nightclubs, gamble with their money, and take extravagant vacations and automobiles. Also, Kody and Robyn have a lot of dolls, art, and jewelry, some of which were made just for them. So, why would he make such drastic savings? When Sister Wives premiered on TLC in 2010, Kody Brown was presented as a high-energy, confident, and charismatic father of a large, non-traditional family. At the time, he had 3 wives, Mary, Janelle, and Christine, and was courting Robyn. Back then, Kody's long, golden curls became one of his most recognizable physical traits. They symbolized his free spirit, his rejection of societal norms, and his Utah-based polygamist roots. In those early years, Kody's physical appearance was far from polished. He wore casual shirts, bootcut jeans, and cowboy boots. His grooming routine seemed low maintenance, but it worked for the dynamic of a man juggling multiple wives and over a dozen children. Fast forward to the later seasons, especially post-2018, and Kody's look began to shift subtly. His hair started to thin, his facial expressions became more hardened, and his body language stiffened. As tensions rose within the Brown family, particularly around the infamous Coyote Pass drama and the fractures with Mary, Janelle, and Christine, Kody began to look less like the jovial family man and more like a beleaguered, confused figure drowning in his own choices. Part 2. Kody Brown's latest transformation. It starts with the hair. The most recent buzz around Kody centers on a set of viral images taken at an Arizona gun show. The photos were not flattering, and fans didn't hold back. Kody was spotted walking through the venue with what many fans described as a lion's mane gone rogue. His signature curls were now puffed out and frizzy, likely due to a lack of proper hair care or heat damage. Worse, parts of his scalp were clearly visible, showing significant thinning. Instead of owning his hair loss or transitioning to a cleaner look, Kody appeared to be clinging to what remained of his once iconic hairstyle. The reaction on Reddit, Facebook, and other social media platforms was swift and brutal. Fans mocked the dry, frizzled curls, comparing him to everything from a mad scientist to a 90s rock band reject. The consensus was that Kody's appearance has spiraled, and he doesn't seem to care, or perhaps, he's lost sight of what image he's even trying to portray. But what stood out more than the hair itself was what it represented. Kody no longer looked like a family man or a reality star. He looked unmoored, disconnected from his old life, and possibly, himself. Part 3, Kody's budget cosmetic dentistry, trying to impress, cheaply. Soon after the hair buzz, fans noticed something strange in a recent Sister Wives livestream. Kody's teeth looked different. Not just cleaner or whiter, but oddly shaped and mismatched. That's when eagle-eyed viewers zoomed in and realized, Kody had gotten cosmetic dental work, but only on the front 4 teeth. This detail ignited a firestorm of speculation and criticism. For a man who often flaunted his spending on luxury items, why would he opt for a partial, low-cost dental fix? Was this a sign of financial struggle, vanity, or both? Some fans suggested he was trying to look younger and more attractive, perhaps to preserve his monogamous marriage with Robyn, or to reignite public appeal amid dwindling popularity. Others felt it was just another example of Kody's strange priorities, willing to splurge on expensive trips to Las Vegas but unwilling to pay for a full dental procedure. Kody's frugality on his own teeth is ironic, given his historical trend of spoiling Robyn and neglecting his other wives and children. This partial fix felt like a metaphor for how Kody treats his relationships, putting effort only where it benefits him directly, and ignoring the rest. Part 4, Kody's wild spending versus strategic cheapness. One of the most baffling parts of Kody's new look is how inconsistent it is with his usual spending behavior. Over the years, fans have watched him pour thousands into expensive cars, properties, and exclusive trips, but almost always for Robyn or himself. In contrast, Christine, Janelle, and Mary often got the short end of the stick. Kody's spending pattern reflects someone who claims to be broke, yet seems to always have money when it's something he wants. For example, he reportedly bought Robyn a nearly $900,000 house while Janelle was living in an RV. He frequently took Robyn on vacations and shopping sprees, even as the family's overall finances suffered. He's shown up with new jewelry, designer watches, and upscale boots, even while his other children complained about receiving unequal treatment. So when fans saw Kody cutting corners on his dental work and letting his hair run wild, it raised eyebrows. Was this a midlife crisis on a budget? Or is Kody strategically trying to project a new identity, one that says, "I don't need to impress anyone but Robyn"? The contrast is sharp. One minute he's driving a BMW convertible, the next he's rocking what some fans jokingly called dentures from Craigslist. Part 5, is Kody trying to reinvent himself? There's a deeper layer to this transformation. Kody is no longer the head of a large polygamous family. With Christine gone, Mary detached, and Janelle estranged, he's now operating as a monogamist with Robyn. That shift alone would be enough to spark a personal identity crisis. Kody's new look could be a sign of reinvention, a man trying to find relevance in a world that's largely moved past him. The wild hair, partial dental work, and sudden appearance at gun shows and public events might be part of a larger strategy to stay visible, both to the media and to TLC executives. There's also the theory that Kody is trying to court a new fanbase. With Robyn being the last wife standing, and many fans turning on her, Kody might be attempting to rebrand himself as a rogue, misunderstood man who's just trying to figure things out. Unfortunately, the execution has been awkward. Instead of coming across as refreshed or modern, Kody's new appearance feels more like a man in denial, clinging to a past that no longer serves him, while making half-hearted attempts at change. Part 6, Social media reacts, fans aren't buying it. Fan reaction to Kody's makeover has been nothing short of hilarious and brutal. Comments online range from mocking his new Lion King hair to ridiculing his obvious dental shortcuts. Here are just a few of the viral reactions. Kody looks like he lost a fight with a blow dryer and a bottle of peroxide. He did his front teeth only? What is this, a YouTube prank? That hair is screaming for help. So is Robyn probably. How does a man who claims to be broke afford Vegas getaways but not a full dental implant? Clearly, viewers are not buying into Kody's attempts at reinvention. If anything, his new look has reinforced the general perception that Kody is self-centered, image-obsessed, and painfully out of touch. Part 7, What Robyn Thinks, Is She on Board? Robyn Brown has often stood by Kody, no matter how bad things got. But fans are starting to wonder if even she is getting tired of the circus. With Robyn becoming increasingly isolated from the other wives and kids, and Kody focusing entirely on their relationship, this new version of Kody may even be embarrassing for her. While Robyn hasn't made any public statements about Kody's new look, her silence is telling. In past seasons, she was visibly distressed whenever Kody faced public criticism. If she's quiet now, it may indicate that she, too, is unsure how to defend his bizarre choices. There's also the possibility that Robyn is enabling these changes. She's always supported Kody's decisions, even when they alienated others. Maybe she sees this new look as a necessary evolution, or perhaps she's hoping it will distract from the growing backlash against her. Conclusion: Kody's new look is more than skin deep. Kody Brown's recent transformation may seem superficial on the surface, a change in hairstyle, some dental work, maybe a new wardrobe. But in reality, it reveals far more about the man behind the curls. This isn't just about frizzy hair or mismatched veneers. It's about a man who once ruled over a sprawling family empire, and is now struggling to hold on to relevance. It's about financial contradictions, inconsistent choices, and a desperate attempt to stay in the spotlight, even as the foundation of his reality show, The Plural Family, has crumbled. Kody's new look is symbolic. It's a messy, unfiltered representation of his current state of mind, fragmented, disjointed, and directionless. Whether this is the beginning of a full-on midlife crisis or a sad attempt at reinvention, one thing is certain: fans are watching, and they're not impressed. But perhaps that's Kody's real strategy. If he can't win over the audience with charm or leadership, maybe he can keep them talking with chaos. After all, Sister Wives has always thrived on drama, and in that regard, Kody Brown remains its most controversial star. For months, fans noticed subtle signs that Robyn Brown was not doing well. Her absence from social media, her lack of energy during the rare appearances she did make, and even her withdrawn body language on Sister Wives raised alarm bells. Robyn, who once confidently appeared on camera to defend her relationship with Kody or cry on cue when things got too intense, now seemed like a shadow of her former self. The rumors were finally confirmed when sources close to the Brown family disclosed that Robyn had been hospitalized due to a stress-related health issue. While the exact nature of her condition was not officially released, insiders described her symptoms as severe fatigue, panic attacks, and physical collapse from emotional overload. Some suggested Robyn had been dealing with these issues for months, perhaps even years, but had hidden them under layers of makeup, PR smiles, and denial. Robyn's breakdown didn't come out of nowhere. The pressure of being the only remaining wife legally married to Kody, bearing the burden of the entire family's collapse, and navigating a hostile fanbase, all while trying to raise her children, took its toll. Her health may have been declining behind the scenes for some time. Part 2, Kody's surprising reaction. If there's one thing Sister Wives fans expected, it was that Kody would rally behind Robyn in her moment of crisis. After all, he has consistently favored her over Christine, Janelle, and Mary, sometimes to the point of alienating them altogether. Yet in a surprising and deeply disappointing turn, Kody was not by Robyn's side when she was rushed to the hospital. Instead, eyewitness accounts surfaced on social media showing Kody out shopping and dining with Aurora, Robyn's daughter from a previous marriage whom he later adopted. The father-daughter outing raised eyebrows, especially the timing. While it's admirable for a father to bond with his child, Critics were quick to point out that Kody appeared far too relaxed and carefree for someone whose wife was in a medical emergency. Was Kody emotionally disconnected from Robyn? Did he underestimate the seriousness of her health condition? Or was he simply avoiding the stress, unable, or unwilling, to cope with the weight of being Robyn's sole support system? Part 3, the Kody and Aurora dynamic. Kody's relationship with Aurora has always been a bit controversial. Critics have